friends, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Leanne and this is lellybeanTV, the home of Lellybean Studio and me. I document quite a lot on here, and most recently it has been studio vlogs with everything that's been going on at Lellybean Studio, which is my small business. And I also sometimes put some journaling stuff in here, there and everywhere. And the next couple of videos are probably going to be journaling related because we are in December now, and that means that we are fully into the whole thing of planning for 2024, which I can't believe. This is my current journal. It is very nearly done. I'm probably going to record my journal flip through next week or the week after, once I've done a couple more spreads in it, but that isn't what we're going to be talking about today. It's going to be a very quick video just talking about my next journal. It's very shiny, so you've got all the lights on it. I've just made it a bit waterproof. If that's what you want to see on like how I've set it up, if I'm able, I will take some clips from the VODs and just talk through some things. But I set this up over on Twitch, and I just thought it'd be really nice for me to go through with you just exactly what I've done. Just a very quick, brief overview so that you've had a video from me. At the end of the video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about why I've been so absent. I think it's been a month now. But without further ado, let's get on to my 2024 journal and just have a little bit of a talk around what I've done and why I've done it. So this is my current journal. Well, not my current journal, sorry. This is my next journal that I'm going to use. This is my current journal. It is a Scribbles That Matter premium journal, and I've managed to get, I don't know how I've managed to do it, but I have managed to get 7 months in this journal with a lot of careful planning. I've managed to do 7 months. I think that's down to switching over to a 2-planner setup and using another journal for all things small business related. But I've still done it, and I've nearly done it. This is my 7th journal, and I'm going on to my 8th. This is the journal that I'm using. It's a little bit smaller than an A5 journal, and it says "You're Not Wrong" on it. I have laminated it on the front just because it's not waterproof, or it wasn't waterproof when I did it. So I've just laminated it, and this sticker on the front is actually from Sparklefish UK. I'll put a link in the description to any small businesses that I mention with items that I have used. And the book itself is actually from Badly Made Books. Now I'm going to open the back cover to begin with because there is a reason why I'm using this. I actually picked up this book in Ireland when I was on my 10-year wedding anniversary with my husband. In the airport on the way home, we went into this gift shop, and there was this, and I saw that it was dot journaled, and I had to have it. We're going to ignore the back page for a second, and I'll explain what I'm going to do with that, but this is what I wanted to show you. It says, "Excuse me, have we met before? Excuse me, have we met before? I used to be a coffee cup or a pizza box, and maybe a flyer left to float on the breeze. Disposable, discarded, consumed. Maybe it was you I met, I cannot remember, maybe not. Some clever clogs figured out how they could give me a second chance and turn the fibres of my beings back into paper. This time, use me, hold me, consume me kindly, I am recyclable. Onwards and upwards, I say, with hope, for thoughts and ideas, Badly Made Books, handmade with machines, at 1 Friar Street, Cork, using recycled cartridge paper. 140 GSM, 80% used, coffee cups, in the UK, printed with restraint, badlymadebooks.com. There's a link in the description. But when I saw that, I was like, this is it. This is going to be my first journal, my first journal for 2024. I don't normally start a journal every single year. I don't start one straight at the beginning. I just continue it. But I'm going to go through it and just explain some of the things and things like that. And yeah. So most of my journaling I do on stream. If not, I do all of it on stream. Over on Twitch, do come and join us. It's twitch.tv/lellybeanTV. Same as this YouTube channel, there is a link in the description. This is when I put first ink on it, so it was last week, it was a couple of weeks ago. And I do have a channel point redemption where I write people's usernames in my journal. So that's what the front of the journal is going for. One of the things with this journal being handmade is that the paper's all slightly different colours. It's all not even. And also, every now and again, you've got a page with some brown paper in. And I'm really looking forward to making this part of a feature of my journal. And if I bring you closer, the dots are actually pink. I'm really excited about that. They're like, you can't really see them, they're not over facing, but I really like that. The only problem that I have come into is if I use an eraser on it. So this is just my Tombow Mono plastic eraser. It does erase the dots a little bit, but I'm not that bothered about it. But here we go. This is this first cover page, again, is the quote that I use in all of my journals. Doesn't matter what it is. Life is an awfully big adventure. I used my Carico Sport ink pen on this in brown. I love the ink. I need to get some more. The stickers from Sparklefish, and this sticker is from Cute Stickers Only. It was from my advent calendar and I just thought it was really, really cute. So the first page in most of my journals these days is something called the beam method. There is a link in the description. I'll put a thing in the iCard. I did a talk on this year at Stationery Fest, and it's basically 5 principles, the things you know about journaling. However, if somebody is telling you about them, you're more likely to listen. So we've actually included now a 6th principle. So this is the beam method. You've got your journal is yours. Be realistic. If you don't use it, don't make it. It's okay to make mistakes. Number 4 is the new one. Trust the process. So I've been doing a lot of art this year, and specifically I get to a point where I'm like, I hate this so much. However, trust the process. It always turns out fantastic. Journaling is not a one size fits all. So this is more of a broad thing, just to remind people that if doing journaling the same way that I do doesn't work for you, that is 100% okay. You will find a way that works for you. And again, the final one, which is my favourite one, and it works for anything creative. It's not about the way it looks, it's about the way it makes you feel. So the beam method is in there. It always is. It's the start of all my journal. I feel like it's like a blessing at this point, just to bless my journal and just obviously put the first ink in there. So I haven't filled any of this in yet because I haven't finished my journal. I will be filling this in at the end of the year. These are pages that I've found that have worked really, really well in previous journals. So like if I've started mid-year or I've gone through that, I really enjoy doing a snapshot of me. So this is where I picked 6 things. It was supposed to be 5, but I changed that. But I pick 6 things and I write where I am at the start of the journal, where I am at the end of the journal. I will date these, and the 6 things I've chosen is Lellybean Studio. So that's like Lellybean Studio, that's Twitch stats, that's things like that will all go in here. My hair colour, because I'm always changing my hair colour. Game, because I'm a gamer. Pals I've met. One of the things that I want to do now that like COVID has calmed down a little bit and things like that, I want to be able to meet more people and meet my community, meet my friends. So I'm going to be writing in here how many people I've met at the beginning of the journal, at the end of the journal. My last purchase. So at the moment, a lot of this is Amazon stuff and it is mainly for small businesses purchases, but I think it's really interesting to see that in here. And then the new thing that's in here is my current read. I have started to enjoy reading a lot, and I am currently working my way as I'm watching it, like as you're watching this, through this. This is A Court of Silver Flames. It's the 5th book in the ACOTAR series. Look how far through I am. So I am fully in my reading era. So that is what we've got here, and I just think it'd be really interesting to look back on. This page looks very, very blank. And also, it's very, very strange because I already have my word of the year for next year. My word of the year for next year is able. So I have a print from the Grumpy Nook that actually says, I'm unbreakable, unstoppable, unbeatable. I am able. And it was this print from the Grumpy Nook that I was like, able can be my word. So my idea with this page is whenever I'm having a moment and I'm feeling a little bit low, I want to fill this page full of stuff to remind myself that I can do it. So one day I might be feeling low that I can't do something, or that I've set a deadline too strong for myself. More on that a little bit later. However, the deadline, like, I just want to come here to a place and write on here that I can do it. And like, I just want this whole page to just be filled with words. Able is my word of the year for 2024, and I will carry this through whatever many journals I use. I got this vinyl actually from the Grumpy Tortoise. I'm currently a Grumpy Tortoise PR rep. You can get 15% off with the code Leanne15 at checkout. I'll put all of the information in the description. I paid for this myself though. I just want to let that know I paid for this one myself. So that's my word of the year. I don't set goals. This page, there's a lot going on this page, but I don't set goals. I find them really, really off-putting if I don't reach them. So I do something instead called manifest and achieved. Manifest are things that I want to do. Achieved are things that I have done. And going from journal to journal, this looks fantastic. So I've done it this way this time, just to give myself a bit more room, because this journal is a little bit smaller. On the side here is a key, and it's the same on this side. I've just done it on the different sides, and then there's an overflow as well. I've started off with 10, but I'll probably increase it over as the year goes. And the key is content, personal, Lellybean, so that's like Lellybean Studio, people, and wildcard. So the wildcard are things like marriages, weddings in the family, or people coming from overseas, things that aren't always going to happen. And then the achieved section, well, you'll see in the video when I go through my next journal what I've achieved this year and what sort of things I write in there. Next thing is my dashboard. Now, I don't really use future log anymore, so I'm going to do a 6-month dashboard. Realistically, I only think I'm going to get three maybe 4 months in this journal if I use it the way that I normally use a journal. So I have only done 6-month dashboard. This is just for birthdays, events, things that are happening, and I will fill this in when I get a chance. Actually, probably after this video. I just wanted to record this video as this journal. This sheet is the A6 full page sticker from Grumpy Tortoise. I just thought it was really useful to have the calendar on here. I've ordered a couple more of these because I know I'm going to use them. The next page looks seemingly blank, but I always like a page in my journal for people to write messages to me. If anybody sent me any letters or anything like that, they all go in here. So this is called a note to say page, but for now I've just used this washi tape from the Paper Lobster, and it will be a nice space for people to write me messages. And then the final additions to this year's setup is this. This is really, really exciting to me because I have a TBR. I've started reading, and it's like, you're all probably like, Leanne, reading is like, it's one of those things that people do. I've started reading, and I want a place to just mark all of them, and I want to look back at how much I've read. These are ones that I've read this year, which I know it's only 7 books. A lot of people read like 100 books a year, but 7 for me is a big thing since I only started a couple of months ago. And then I want to read 10 books in 2024, so they're all here. I'm going to be following this and putting this through my full like, this is going to be part of my setup. And then finally, in this one specifically, this book specifically, my last page, I've done something called washi salad. So when you're setting up your journal, you often get little bits of washi that you cut off and that they don't fit right, or like you've turned them fully. So I'm going to start doing this page call it washi salad. I'm literally going to take all the offcuts and just put them in here. But that's it. That's my 2024 journal setup. I think it's quite minimal. I'm going to switch over really quickly and just tell you what's been going on and why I've been so quiet, and then I'm going to head off. But thanks for watching that, and if you're not interested in the rest, enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, right. I'm going to try and keep this as condensed and concise as absolutely possible. I've been away for a little bit. I'm not sorry, I've just been extremely busy. Basically, what has happened is I pigeonholed everything until the end of the year. I'm about to start doing my business plan for next year so that doesn't happen, and I just became a little bit overwhelmed. And when I become overwhelmed with my small business, the first thing that goes is YouTube, just because at the moment, as much as I enjoy doing videos, telling you guys things, showing you what I'm up to, it's just the first thing that goes whenever I get feeling overwhelmed. I am today going to start working through my business plan for 2024. I might record some of it, I might not. There isn't probably going to be a studio vlog next week, because or there might be like a day in the life as I'm organising stock and getting ready for discontinuing and January. But that's it. I've just been away because I've just been overwhelmed. But in any case, everyone, I'm going to leave the video here because it's been longer than I expected it to be. So keep living that big happy adventure. Stay positive. And if you still need any Christmas shopping and you're from the UK and you want some planner stickers or anything like that for yourself, I've currently got 25% off on my website. It's automatic, it goes off at the end. We're staying open till the 16th of December. So by the time you're watching this, we've got about a week left. But yeah, I'm going to see you next time. See you then, everyone. Bye. Bye.